こんにちは、我那覇真子です。今日は、アメリカで大活躍の保守論客のキャンディス・オーウェンズさんにインタビューをさせていただきたいと思います。彼女はこのブラックアウトという本を2020年に出版されましてベストセラーとなっております。Hello, Candece. It's really nice to see you again. And I'm really happy to have this opportunity to interview you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you so
really
much.
excited about the interview, just to be able to extend my message to people in Japan.
Yes, thank you very much. And there are so many questions that I wanted to ask you. And you are like my superstar because you have a lot of enemies and you have fight against those big enemies. And you have encouraged many people, not only Americans, but also Japanese like me. So today I would like to ask you many questions. And this interview is, so I'm going to translate your book into Japanese because many Japanese loves you and I would like to get more followers so that you can save not only United States, but also Japan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So first of all, okay, I want to make it this like a relaxed interview. So could you please introduce yourself to Japanese people, please?
This is very exciting. Hello, everybody in Japan. My name is Candece Owens, and I am the author of BLACKOUT. I'm also considered a conservative commentator in the States, and I also host my own show, which is called Candece.
Okay, so actually we met on the street in Washington, D.C. last year. I was here to cover election, and I feel like I saw the history, like I witnessed history. So you published this book on 2020. Could you please share us what's the reader's reaction to this book?
Yeah, so I started writing this book, and it's interesting, I did publish it right before the election because it became really apparent in the States, at least, that the race narrative was very much being drummed up by the mainstream media, and that people were being lied to, not just within America, but the lie of race and the issues that we have in America is something that is being promoted globally. You know, this idea that America is a racist country and Black Americans are fighting to survive just because this country looks the color of your skin and says you're not allowed to get ahead. And that race narrative has been beneficial, least of all to Black Americans, but most of all to the government, which has had an ability to cast some people as enemies. It goes after all of its enemies by smearing them or libeling them as racists. And they've elected themselves into further positions of power. They've been able to grow themselves on this narrative, and they are now even taking control of the school system and poisoning children's minds with this idea that we live in this divisive, backwards society. So when I started catching on to this, I wanted to write a book to tell people the true history, not even just the history, but the true present of what's actually happening in America, so they could understand that they're being lied to.
And I read your book, and it was it was amazing, and in so many ways, because you write true history, and you write the what should I say, correct way to see what is happening in the real world.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get people out from the brainwashing world.
Yeah.
And at the same time, actually, I'm very happy that we are same age, right?
Yeah.
And I was very surprised how women at my age are fighting against those big corporate media or everything, like politicians, everything. And then you truly live your life in how you believe.
Right.
That's what amazed me. Because people have dream or we learn things that we should supposed to live our life, but you are doing this in front of us. Like you're the proof of what you say, right? So this is like not only the political topic, but also for self-help book.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest messages of this book, and I think for people that follow me, is how much power, how much self-power comes from relinquishing fear.